It's Sunday, May 18th, 2025. I'm TC Kirkham, and this is the Kirkham Report.
TC Kirkham, the Kirkham Report.
Hey all, TC Kirkham here, the Kirkham Report, TKR Video Central. Thank you for joining me a day late, $1 short as always. Hopefully things will be back to regular this coming weekend. But I have some things to talk about, and so let's get started, shall we?
In a city that lives music and creativity. A city that breaks codes and where all people can feel safe and belong. A place where you can feel at home. Welcome to Switzerland.
Herzlich willkommen in Basel. Welcome to Basel!
So every year at this time, my week that I took off work culminates in one big moment. And it looked like this.
My goodness, I cannot take this anymore.
No, I've only been here a few minutes and it feels like a marathon, I have to tell you.
It's time for the final reveal. Austria. From the audience, you have received 178 points! We have a winner! Congratulations, Austria!
Congratulations to JJ from Austria for winning the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest with his operatic pop song Wasted Love. Great song. It was in my top, I think I picked it like number 14 along my whole list, but as I watched it and got it, we were cheering like crazy for him. Eurovision is a spectacle. We have fun every year. I take it off from work every year so I can be able to watch the semis and the finals. It's become a tradition in our household, and it is always a blast. JJ he's been perfecting this voice for about 5 to 10 years. He's worked with the Vienna Boys Choir. He's done a whole bunch of other stuff, and that contratenor, I believe it's called, voice he has enables him to do these incredible operatic things with his voice. And he is just an amazing, amazing performer. So, unfortunately, I love the run-up, but then it's a big letdown because there's nothing going on until September when Junior starts kicking in. And but it's still my number one thing, and I love doing it every year. So congratulations to JJ. Again, he is the first winner from Austria since 2014 when Kachata Verse took it with Rise Like a Phoenix. And no doubt they will find a great place in Austria to hold next year's contest. In the meantime, Junior Eurovision will be coming up in the fall. And then in December, we'll start ramping up for Eurovision 2026 and the 70th anniversary of the contest. I've got a little campaign I talked about in my preview shows this week that I'll probably really be pushing in the weeks and months ahead. The idea of finally officially determining a winner for the canceled 2020 contest, because it needs to be done. You can't have that asterisk out there. I'll go over it eventually. But for right now, let's get to some other stuff. And congratulations once again to JJ.
Hey gang, we've got merch. Show off your love for all things TKR. Find t-shirts and more in the TKR swag shop. Click on the link in the show description. 2 solid hours of your favorite dance music classics. Crank up the speakers, turn on the mirror ball, and trip the life fantastic. It's Saturday Night Disco Party. Saturdays 11 p.m. US ET, TKR Video Central on YouTube. An hour of lively discussion about music from 2 huge music fans. Finding your music mojo with TC and Dawn. Live alternate Mondays 7 p.m. US ET. TKR Video Central and 2 Hip Chips on YouTube and TKR Video Central on Twitch.
So in addition to Eurovision this week, my goal was to get this office finished. As you can see. I have had this computer. It is an Lenovo Acer gaming computer for a little over 2 years now. I hate this computer. I have to be totally honest. 1 thing worked great and 3 things break. I have still not been able to get my Brio back up online. I have not been able to put either of the 2 cards I bought into the machine because they will not fit. I was able to get my new drive hub together and working, which is nice, and finally got up to, I'm supposed to be on 1080 now. I hope that's showing here. But nothing else lets me happen, so I haven't been able, there's a whole bunch of stuff I'd like to get involved in the computer that I haven't been able to. I've got a bunch of new drives to install. I have all kinds of things, and I have lighting I need to get done. I need to redo the desk. I need to get the backdrop up. I have all this, and I didn't have time to do it. Eurovision was just taking up all my time this week. So I have to go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will have a long weekend this coming weekend because I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, and then I'm off on Monday for Memorial Day. So maybe I'll get some more of it done. But in any case, I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm still planning to get everything back up and ramped up for the first week of June. And we'll make do with whatever we have. Hopefully I'll be able to get the Brio or the new camera, which I haven't even begun to try and do because I can't even get the Brio working again. And it's plugged in. It's plugged directly into the computer. There's no excuse for this. I've done every bit of troubleshooting I can think of, and nothing will work. So, you know, be patient. Continue to be patient with me. I know I keep giving you excuses, but in all honesty, I am doing what I can around work and everything, and I'm hoping to get back up and running the first week of June. And I'm determined to get all my stuff going again and to get the Mixcloud stuff going because it's important to me. This goal is important to me. I'm going to finish the CDs this week and get everything else organized. And then once I get everything else organized, hopefully the rest will fall into place. I still don't know about the computer. I may end up having to go get another one. Something custom. Because I'm so tired of this. Programs will misfire. You know, things that are plugged in won't work properly. I haven't had my good keyboard in over almost a year because it stopped working with my computer. I never got my Stream Deck up and running. It's just sitting here empty, you know, $250 device kind of just sitting here. So I am determined to have this because I want this is important to me to get this going. I want to bring this stuff to you for entertainment reasons. And I mean, it's important that I be able to entertain people who watch this show or watch my channel. Not just for the countdowns, but with the you know, the long form shows and the other shows that I do. I want you to be entertained. I want you to find some new music. And if I'm not able to do that, I'm going to be very disappointed. And it's mostly my own fault because of the system. And I mean, I set up this state-of-the-art thing, and ever since the drive malfunction in December, it's like a tumbling affair. One thing goes wrong. After I fix something, 2 more things go wrong. It's just really irritating. And so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Excuse me. And then I start sneezing while I'm recording. Hang in there. There's more coming. And I'll have more on it in the future.
Jump into the time machine and find out the #1 hits of a chart year from a variety of music sources. Flashback tracks, Thursdays, 4 p.m. USET. TKR Video Central on YouTube. If she's thinking about it, you know she's bound to have an opinion on it. Kim Takes On. Alternate Tuesdays, 7 p.m. USET. TKR Video Central on YouTube. Stay ahead of dangerous weather no matter what the season. Stay aware and stay safe. PNR WeatherCentral on YouTube.
That's going to do it for this week. Making this show purposefully short this week because I'm trying to get some stuff done before I go back to work. We will have a live Finding Your Music Mojo tomorrow. Dawn is back from her vacation. We will be talking about music in Costa Rica and other things. And then Tuesday, we will have a special edition of Kim Takes On. Kim asked me to be on her show so we can discuss Eurovision. Hey, I'm always in for that. That's always fun. She gets a kick out of it. She looks at it completely differently than I do. So that'll be fun. That'll be up Tuesday at 7. There'll be other things popping up over the week. I do hopefully will have a special loaded later today about today. And I brought this up last week and then I cut it out because I wasn't sure I was going to have time to do it. I'm not going to have time to do it the way I wanted to do it. I have all these clips and all this stuff done, and I just did not have time to do it with Eurovision going on this week. Today is the 45th anniversary of the eruption of Mount St. Helens, to the day and date. May 18th, 1980. It was a Sunday. And I want to give you my personal recollections of that, like I did with the super outbreak last year. So I hopefully will have that special up later today, and it will be just something me discussing it. But it will be its own thing, and I will have some footage and stuff like that. We'll see where it goes. But in any case, I want to tell you what that was like. It was an incredible experience. And of course, AM 70s will be up tonight, and our usual shows, Finding Your Music Mojo, Kim Takes On, Flashback Tracks, Kirkham Report, Disco Party, and then in June, everything will be back up running full-time 7 days a week, again, hopefully. That's the plan, at least, as I've said before. I'm going to be doing some other stuff. I got some other things going on. I hope everybody enjoyed the Eurovision specials. The one that's up there for the lay people is the Billboard chart one. I really hope you go watch that one. I have been working on that for 6 months. It was a long labor of research, love, and I want to make sure it's right. And if you're watching it and you're thinking, hey, I think you missed something, tell me. I want to upgrade and make this a yearly thing and make it happen every year as part of my Eurovision coverage. So it's going to be a lot of research every year. Most of the big stuff is done because I have the notes now, but some songs will change. The songs from this year will end up getting added, if any, not always. And we'll see where it goes. But if you watch that and you miss it, you see I'm missing something, or you think something's off, or you want to take issue with the calculations that I did, I'm more than willing to listen to what you have to say. And I hope you'll let me know. I hope you'll check it out. It is the Rank This Eurovision on the Billboard charts special, and it went up yesterday afternoon, and I hope that you'll check it out. If you've already subscribed, thank you. I am about to hit 1,300 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough. That's mostly from Saturday Night Disco Party and AM 70s. Thank you so much. Have a new show coming. It's going to premiere a week from Friday. I'm still getting the music ripped for it. And that'll be Friday nights, and then we'll see what. Plus, all the Mixcloud stuff will be coming in the next month as well, so that'll be fun. And gonna do it a little bit different than I originally planned. I had planned on those being hosted shows, and I don't think that's gonna work out because I can't find software that works the way I want to do for voice tracking. If you guys got any good ideas, please in the comments or email me, because I could use a good voice tracking software, and I could use a good DJ mixing software too for Disco Party. So if you guys have any suggestions, please send them along. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed, please do add to that subscription base and help me grow. I enjoy that. If you so fit, please join our Patreon. I would prefer to offer memberships here on YouTube, but YouTube is a real pain in the butt about that, and they don't let me do it because I use copyrighted music, which is just bullshit, because they're getting their money anyway. I don't claim that. I don't expect to claim that, but they don't do it. So I've been arguing with them for months. So Patreon is the way to go. $3.99 basic, $7.99 for early access to the show starting in June, and a bunch of other stuff I got planned. It'll be worth it, trust me. And next week, with things settling down, I hope to be back on Saturday with a more in-depth show. I know I have a huge package coming from Dawn and Mary. They had their final Whatnot blowout sale last night. I picked up a few things. I got a couple of pile-ons, and I won one of the appreciation things. So I don't know what size of box I'm going to get filled with 45s. It's hard to tell. But it'll be fun, and we'll go over them when they arrive. I also have a couple of other things arriving in the next week. And hopefully get back to getting some new stuff, and get my turntable finally is hooked back up so I can listen to music through the computer. I haven't got my speakers hooked up, but I can listen to the music through the computer. And I'm hoping to do that to rip some stuff too from the turntable that I hope to share on the show, and I hope you on the channel. So I hope you'll be watching for that as well. Hopefully the first of that will come in the next week or two. Some old radio stuff, and going to be doing a few other things in the next couple of months, and I'll run those down when we get there. In any case, thank you for taking the time to watch my show. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll continue to watch everything I do on TKR Video Central. For the Kirkham Report, I'm TC Kirkham, TKR Video Central. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you on the interwebs. Ciao, baby.